Performing saddle grafting. To perform this procedure, you will need to prepare the following tools and materials: a grafting knife or a grafting shear, grafting tape or any available plastic tie, a piece of plastic, a pruning shear, and a rootstock and a scion having the same diameter that is not more than 1 inch in size. First, identify the active growth part of the plant. This is usually found around the middle part of the stem where the green and brown bark meets. Using a grafting knife, cut the stem at this part of the rootstock into an inverted V. You may also use a grafting shear to make the cut smoother and easier. Then, remove the leaves attached to the scion. Make a V-shaped cut at the base of the scion. Adjust the cut to ensure that the scion will fit properly into the rootstock. You may also use a grafting shear to easily cut the scion. Insert the scion into the rootstock tightly, leaving no gaps or spaces. Tie the union using a grafting tape. Place an umbrella-like piece of plastic at the top part of the union to prevent moisture loss. Remove the plastic and the grafting tape once the union is successful.
Bark grafting. In performing bark grafting, you will need to prepare the following: a grafting knife, a grafting tape or any available plastic tie, a pruning shear, a rootstock, and a scion. First, identify the active growth part of the plant. This is mostly found in the center of the stem and as a clash of color green and brown. It is the matured part of the plant that is capable of this method. Use this part for the scion and rootstock. Remove the leaves and the buds in the scion, then wrap the scion with plastic except its lower part. Slantly cut the upper stem part of the rootstock where the grafting should be made. Then, cut one vertical slit through the side of the rootstock. The distance and the depth will depend on the type of plant. Cut the scion's base into a tapered wedge. Slightly open the cut part of the rootstock, then insert the scion's base. Tie the combined scion and rootstock. Cover the upper part of the union with plastic. Cleft grafting. In performing cleft or simple grafting, you will need to prepare the following: a grafting knife, a grafting tape or any plastic tape, stick, a rootstock, and a scion. First, identify the active growth part of the plant. This is mostly found in the center of the stem and has a clash of color green and brown. It is the matured part of the plant that is capable of any propagation method. Use this part for the union. Remove first the leaves near the area to be grafted. Split the center of the rootstock from top to down at 3 centimeters deep or depending on the size and type of the plant. Make a long wedge in the scion's base. Cut the side of the wedge enough to fit into the split center of the rootstock. Slightly open the cut part in the rootstock, then insert the scion into the split center. Tie the union. Start tying the part below, counterclockwise going up, then clockwise going down. Cover the upper part of the union with plastic. In performing side veneer grafting, you will need to prepare the following: a grafting knife, a grafting tape or any available plastic tie, a rootstock, plastic, and a scion. First, identify the active growth part of the plant. This is mostly found in the center of the stem and has a clash of color green and brown. It is the matured part of the plant that is capable for this method. Use this part for the union. Make a slanting cut in the base of the scion. Attach the scion into the active growth part of the rootstock to identify which part to be cut. Make a cut slantingly in the side of the rootstock. Insert the base of the scion into the cut side of the rootstock, then close it with the bark flap. Tie the union using the grafting tape. Then, cover the scion and the grafted part with plastic to prevent release of moisture. Wait for several days until the union is successful. If so, you may remove the plastic and the grafting tape.